guys, so today we're checking out the Pedal Commander Bluetooth throttle response controller fitting all 2019 and newer Ram 1500s, excluding the TRX. Now, if you've noticed a lack in throttle response because you've added larger wheels and tires, or you're just looking for a little bit of a boost off the line, a throttle controller is a very common and helpful solution. Now, this option by Pedal Commander will do just that and will come with a number of different features to improve and modify your throttle response with 32 different levels, incorporating 2 sport modes, as well as the ability to save you a little MPG up to 20%. Now, essentially what you're doing when adding this device is taking away that delay from when your foot hits the pedal to when your throttle body opens, so I wouldn't expect any horsepower or torque gains out of this like you would with a tuner. But again, if you need that extra boost off the line, especially when getting on the highway, this is going to help you there. Now, this will come with a very low profile and sleek device, so you can put it out of the way if you want it to be a little bit more discreet, or you can have it up mounted where you want to use it all the time, again being able to change your throttle response on the fly. Now, you're going to get a couple of tactile buttons on the device itself, but this will also have some Bluetooth compatibility, making it very user-friendly when you're able to use the device. This will also come with a pre-wired wiring harness that all you have to do is plug it in and you're ready to go. And it will also come with some alcohol prep pads, a double-sided Velcro adhesive to make sure that it's staying in place once it's mounted up, and some zip ties to keep the wires up and out of the way. All in all, it's really going to be great for the Ram owner who really doesn't want to mess with their ECU in their truck with something like a tuner and just wants a little boost off the line while also being completely reversible. Now, this will be more of a premium option, coming in at roughly $300. Now, this will have a one-up on some of the other throttle controllers, considering that it does have the tactile buttons, but it also is Bluetooth compatible. Not to mention, it's going to have 32 levels, as to where some other choices may not have as many levels of modification as this does, or they may be set up a little bit differently. So instead of a device like this, they may come with a dial where you can fine-tune your throttle response, but it doesn't have multiple settings. So it really kind of comes down to what you're looking for out of a throttle controller, but I think if you're willing to pay the extra couple bucks for something that is going to be a high-quality device and, of course, get you the throttle response that you want whenever you want, this is going to be a great choice. Not to mention, it'll come with a 2-year manufacturer limited warranty to keep a peace of mind. Now, install is going to be pretty straightforward, so I'm going to give this a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you about 30 minutes to get the job done. That's to get everything plugged in, mounted up, and the wires tucked away. And one of our installers here is going to show you how to do that. So that's going to wrap it up for my review. Let's go ahead and get into the install.
What's up, guys? Today we're going to be installing a Pedal Commander on our Ram 1500. Now, this is a no tools required install, so let's get right down to it. So our first step is going to be to come into the driver's footwell. We're going to be looking for this electrical connector at the top of our gas pedal. So we can pull this out and it will release on our connector. So now we can take our Pedal Commander. Side with the tab is going to go on the gas pedal side, and this open side is going to go onto our harness. So slide that into place, and then push our tab back in to lock it. And then slide our other end over our pedal, push that tab in to lock that. So now we can mount our Pedal Commander inside our truck. So we have double-sided tape on a Velcro strip that'll go on the back of our bracket, and then you can mount this wherever you'd like. We're gonna go right next to the gear selector right here. So we can peel back our tape on our Velcro strip. And then we can stick that down to the back of our bracket. And then we can peel up our backside. And then we can mount that in place where we'd like it. Then we can slide our Pedal Commander into place and route our wire away from our brake pedal and gas pedal. So now with our Pedal Commander installed, we can go ahead and hold down on this button in the middle. And that's going to put us into our eco mode, which is going to be our fuel saving mode. And then 2 clicks will put you over to the city mode, which is going to be more of your daily driving. And then another click will put you into that sport mode, which is going to be more of your spirited driving. And then 1 more click for Sport Plus, which is going to be your more track-focused driving. And then on each 4 of these different modes, there are 9 total sensitivities. So the higher you go on the sensitivity, the more sensitive it's going to be. The least sensitive is less sensitive.
So that's going to wrap it up for my review and the install of the Pedal Commander Bluetooth throttle response controller, fitting all 2019 and newer Ram 1500s, excluding the TRX. For more videos and products just like this, remember to always keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.